Mr. Trump making perhaps his most sweeping promise yet as president-elect about his replacement for Obamacare, promising, quote, insurance for everybody. Here's ABC's Jonathan Karl.
President-elect Trump has made this much clear. He's got a big plan to replace Obamacare.
You're going to be very proud of what we put forth having to do with health care.
In today's Washington Post, Trump offered a bold promise. We're going to have insurance for everybody, adding there was a philosophy in some circles that if you can't pay for it, you don't get it. That's not going to happen with us. Trump pointed to this vow he made in the campaign.
I will not allow people to die on the sidewalks and the streets of our country if I'm president.
Trump said his plan is nearly done, formulated down to the final strokes, but still no specifics on how it works or how he'll pay for it. He does say he won't cut Medicare and that his administration will negotiate with drug companies to lower prices, something Republicans have not wanted to do. But today, House Speaker Paul Ryan insisted they're on the same page.
We're working on this all together. So we are working on this hand in glove with the administration, the new Trump administration.
Still, Trump's latest comments caught Republicans by surprise. Aides to Republican leaders in both the House and the Senate told ABC News they haven't seen Trump's plan. They've asked for clarification and have received none so far. As Trump prepares for the health care fight, he's still doing battle with the intelligence community, which he compared to Nazis and accused of leaking damaging information about him.
I think it's a disgrace. And I say that, and I say that. And that's something that Nazi Germany would have done and did do.
Now, outgoing CIA Director John Brennan is taking the rare step of publicly criticizing the president-elect.
But what I do find outrageous is equating an intelligence community with Nazi Germany. I do take great umbrage at that, and there is no basis for Mr. Trump to point fingers at the intelligence community.
So this feud with the intelligence community continues. Meantime, John, back to the president-elect's plans to replace Obamacare, promising health care for all. Any word when we can get specifics from the president-elect?
Trump says his plan will come out shortly after the Senate confirms his nominee to head the Department of Health and Human Services. But meanwhile, David, congressional Republicans are already working on a piecemeal approach to replacing Obamacare that looks a lot different than what President-elect Trump is talking about.
All right, John, we know you'll stay on it. John Karl, live in Washington.